Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
Andrew McCart, IFLTV. I'm out here in Riyadh and delighted to be joined by Craig Richards. Craig, I've just spoke to Willy Hutchinson there. He's up for it.
That's good. I hope he is. You know, he's had 12 weeks to be up for it, and 12 weeks of training. So if he ain't up for it now, he'll never be up for it. So that's good.
He's talking a good game. He said that he's going to take you out there, he's going to knock you out, and that's basically the way he's going to approach this fight. When you hear an opponent say that coming into a fight, how does that make you feel?
Well, I've heard it multiple times. I've been in loads of grudge matches, domestic matches. Ball said he was going to get me out within how fast. This one said he's going to knock me out in this round, and it never happened. So talk's cheap. Everyone can talk a good game. I could say I'm going to do 5 backflips before I give him an uppercut and knock him out. I could say that and not do it on the fight night.
I wish you would.
Yeah, well, yeah, I might do it if I get the opportunity. I just got a couple of gymnastic lessons first. But yeah, that's what I say all that to say this. Talk's cheap. I've prepared to go and do what I'm going to do Saturday night. He's prepared, hoping to do what he wants to do on Saturday night, and we'll see June the 1st.
The thing is with this light heavyweight division right now is we've got Dimitri Bivol, a former opponent of you just down there. That undisputed fight looks like it's going to happen tail end of the year, and it looks like whoever wins that fight, those world titles are going to become fragmented. You've been there, you've fought for that world title before. I know you're hungry to become a world champion. So the division is wide open come the tail end of this year after this Willy Hutchinson fight. So there's added incentive in this fight as well as the 5v5 and whatnot. So what kind of performance are we expecting? Can we expect from you on Saturday?
Well, there's so much incentives with this fight. You know, the opportunity is going to rise from the back end of the year, showing your promoter you deserve to be on this platform, etc. There's so much incentives. Obviously, Turkey Al Sheikh showing him I should be in rehab, put me back on. There's so much incentives. But the point of the matter is, Saturday night, I've just got to get the job done. Regardless, I'm a true professional. Everything outside doesn't matter. It's still you in the ring with your opponent. I'm focused and I want to get the job done and put in a good performance.
Talking about incentives, I saw you were enjoying that business class coming out here, and quite right, because you do get punched in the face for a living, and these little perks of the job, you always put a smile on your face. So how is it with that sort of coming out to rehab, this whole experience you've had? I know you've probably only been out here 48 hours, but how's that been with that experience in that sort of side of life?
Oh, it's been brilliant, you know, because you can look at certain professionals in maybe a smaller hall shows, you're doing tickets, and they're building their way up, and then you see the other end of the sport, Riyadh, big shows, Saudi Arabia, and I'm just truly grateful and blessed to be in these situations. And I know I'm going to one day look back in my career and be like, oh yeah, I had some big nights and I could have embraced and enjoyed it more. But everything's a balance. So like I'm embracing and enjoying this, but at the same time I'm staying focused. I've still got a job to do. So it's just find the medium balance, just enjoy it, but also stay focused.
You faced the better opponents in Dimitri Bivol, like I've mentioned there. Now Willy is probably yet to face that sort of level of calibre of opponent. What does that do? Do you think that gives you the upper hand going into this fight?
I just think the experience will play a factor, but also I'm not naive enough to know that when someone's on the come up and they haven't proven themselves, they're going to be hungry to prove themselves. So I'm not just going to go into the fight expecting it to be a walkover. I know I'm going to have to be switched on and go and earn his respect. I'm not going to go in there and he's just going to give it to me. He wants to prove himself, so I'm going to have to earn it and show him why I'm in the position I'm in and why I've been at that higher level and why I've got the experience.
You mentioned there the incentives. Obviously this 5v5 for a fighter, you've been with Eddie Hearn from the start, I believe, and he's worked wonders for you getting that Dimitri Bivol fight. Like you've gone on about getting you into positions where you can fight for these world titles, these big 50-50 fights and whatnot. So you don't want to let Eddie down. Is there pressure on you to go into this fight, not just to get the win, look good and possibly get the stoppage?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't say the pressure is to get the win and get the stoppage. I personally, within myself and my team, we want to get the win and get the stoppage. Of course, like anything, you want to do it at the best form you can do it at. So it's like if you go for a 5k run, you want to get a PB. When you're boxing the ring, you want to win the ultimate way, which is a knockout. So if it presents itself, I'm taking it.
You know that Fight Day 5k that we done in Cardiff? That was my PB for years. That we done it in like 22 minutes.
Yeah.
20, well, you done it way faster than me. I was about 200 yards back. But still, 22 minutes since I was a kid. I can't even get near that now. Maybe I need to run with you again.
Run with me again, because I've been somehow hitting PBs on them 5k runs. I think one of them was like 19 minutes something, but I weren't getting that on my own. So maybe we just got to do the 5ks every Saturday together.
I wouldn't blame sort of like Felix Cash, you, Connor, because you were like competing against each other, and you were pushing me on a little bit. I mean, my ankle was killing me. I was limping all fight night. So, but 22 minutes, I'm happy with that.
No, that's fast. That's a good run, to be honest. You'll be proud of yourself. That's actually a good run. But it was Connor. When little kid started running past him, he started competing with a 6-year-old. I was like, come on, Connor, let him win. And then before you know it, Felix started pushing on. I was like, you know what, let's just go for it. And we all just started running. But it was always friendly competition between us.
Definitely. Listen, back to this fight itself. Like I said, it's going to be on the Zone TNT. The fans out here are becoming more and more, the atmosphere's lifting every time there's a fight night out here. Like I said, it's a 50-50 fight up and down the card. There's incentives on the back end of this. There's an incentive in this fight to win points for your promoter. What kind of performance can we expect from you on Saturday?
A brilliant performance. I just want to go out and execute and show everything I've been working on in the gym. So it'll be a mature and good performance from me. I won't say too much, but I'll let Saturday night show what I'm been working and how good I can be.
You broke my heart against Boris. Are you going to break my heart against Willy?
Yes, I will. It's going to happen again, you know. If your team Boris is on the wrong side, and if your team Willy on the wrong side again, because it'll be an upsetting night for you again. So, yeah.
Oh, the Scottish show, I was just going through the Scotland thing. But listen, Craig, good luck on Saturday. Always love watching you fight, and it's going to be a great fight. I can't wait. Craig, enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll see you soon. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.